Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be reviewing the Kipling-Queensway Mall, a mall of a very uncertain future. Without further ado, let's get into my first video, a Dead Mall series. The state of this mall just keeps getting worse and worse. From what I remember, in the early 2000s, it was a huge hub. It was busy, there was a lot of things going on. However, though, after the Zellers officially closed in about 2013 to 2014 because Target obviously bought them out here in Canada, the mall started to basically fall apart. Now, the Zellers didn't technically close down. The Bay kept its namesake, but essentially what that Zeller store was a liquidation store for everything that came from the Bay, whether it be old items and other stuff like that. As you can honestly just see now, like half of the stores here are vacant, and I don't remember it being like this. And you also have to understand the pandemic didn't help, because at least in Canada, a lot of things were shut down for a very long time. It's just crazy to see the drastic change of this whole mall. And it's really sad. The only thing that's basically keeping this mall alive right now is Sobeys and the Service Ontario here. Without further ado, we're going to go into where the old Zellers is. Right now, it's being vacated by a place called the Closeout King, and that's just essentially a liquidation store as well that sells a lot of old stock from stores that did not survive. And some of the stock in there is actually from Target, and it's pretty funny in that way, where they were going to take over this location and probably sell some of the stock here, but here it sits. It's crazy. As you can see, there's just an endless, or what it feels like, an endless void of boxes here of stuff. And in one sense it's cool because I found a lot of interesting things like old Tim Hortons cups and other stuff, as you're gonna see in the rest of these clips. But man, I don't remember the Zellers being like this, and maybe this has something to do with liminal space. When you enter a place and you obviously have pre-existing memories, you would assume it's still going to be like that, but it's obviously not, and you're just in an endless void of shock. You had excitement and curiosity too in my case, but it's just really crazy to see what this is now. Here's the other side of the mall, and as you can see, there's not a lot going on here. You just have basically a pharmacy, and that's pretty much it. Looking outside now, you just see the disrepair itself, and as you can see, here's the main anchor store, Sobeys, which is breaking in a lot of people still. I just want to say thank you for everyone who has watched this video, and stay tuned for more.